All right, well, Rajiv, I have a Diwali gift for you.
You do?
Fitness equipment.
I mean,
Most
fitness
expensive.
equipment, this is, I was told it's a gaming laptop. This is a sports and fitness laptop. I can get
You know how much these things cost? You know what the specs are?
This is not for you, this is for gamers. This is not
Yeah,
for
I know,
people
but-
like you at
but-
all. I mean, especially since you can't even open it.
Yeah, especially because I can't even figure out how to open the gadget.
There's a button, you press that, then your brand new character comes out and opens it for you.
Here we are. You open it, the Alienware.
And this one is from ASUS. Now, this really is a rivalry that's becoming interesting because at one point it was just them. These guys owned the category, there was nobody else, but now there are others. HP is getting into it, ASUS has got into it, Acer is getting into it, so it seems like this is going to be a big market
question, and I've never understood this. If you're a really serious gamer, wanting to pay, 1.7 lakh rupees for something like this, a laptop? Seriously, don't you want a desktop with big speakers and a mouse and one of those funky keyboards with 500 functions?
Absolutely.
Buy a laptop.
In the 1990s. You did want one of those in the 1990s. Today, gamers want to take their laptops and go to gameathons. They want to actually take...
so
you can't carry a desktop. That's 90% of PC gamers today actually are into gameathons who want portability. And if you can get it all...
If you're not into gameathons, if you're gaming from the home,
then you're in the 1990s again. So that's what I'm saying. You're totally right.
Have you seen some of these new keyboards that are available? And if you're a gamer, with those keyboards, instead of typing away on this, they've got multicolored lights, all sorts of stuff.
So right. Okay. So you're actually basically saying that if you want one of those things, do you want gold chains also with it?
Yeah, but those lights, I think
multicolored lights. I'm a disco dancer.
Have you seen the gaming mice you get now?
What are they called? Bapillary mice?
18 different programmable buttons. Those are cool.
There's a market for these, there's a market for those. Gamers want it all. That's the point, right?
For once, he's making sense. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to either be using your extremely expensive gaming laptop to do curls, then this is the right thing for you. Now, which of these two state-of-the-art gaming
101
be buying? The laptop
102. 103. Really? There you go.
It's lighter than that.
It's lighter than that?
Okay, one-handed curls. How about that?
In the battle of the beefiest, which gaming behemoth comes out on top? It's not always easy to decide when you have the best gaming laptop manufacturers in the business going head to head, but only one can emerge victorious. The first gaming laptop we take a look at is the Dell Alienware 15, and we have to admit that it looks great with its sharp angles, big fan grills and colored LEDs that gives the feel of a futuristic spaceship cockpit. But weighing at 3 kgs, it is quite heavy and not the most portable friendly laptop out there. Priced at 1,64,000 rupees, the Alienware 15 isn't cheap either, but it makes up for the hefty price tag by offering some top quality specifications. Under the hood, a quad-core Intel i7 processor with a base clock of 2.6 GHz powers our review unit. It also includes 16 GB of RAM, and for storage, packs in 1 TB mechanical drive. GPU grunt comes in from an NVIDIA GTX 980M with 3 GB of video memory. And that's not a bad setup for the price point. The 15 holds up its end of the bargain by being a very decent gaming system. Heavy graphic games such as Need for Speed Rivals looked gorgeous on Alienware 15's full HD display and also handled very well without any dropped frame rates. The other laptop we got our hands on was the ASUS ROG G751JM, and just one look at this bad boy is enough to tell you it's a gaming laptop. With a large 17.3-inch screen and 4.8 kg bulk, it's much bigger and heavier than the Dell Alienware 15, but just like the Alienware laptop, it's also not designed to be regularly moved around. But what the ASUS ROG lacks in portability, it of course makes up for it with sheer power and performance. Inside, a quad-core Intel Core i7 processor runs at 2.6 GHz and an overly generous 24 GB of RAM offers amazing multitasking. Of course, anyone considering the ASUS ROG will be most interested in how it performs with games. Well, as luck would have it, it is equipped with the powerful NVIDIA GeForce GTX 860M processor, which provides plenty of grunt for today's games with maximum graphics settings. Both the Dell Alienware 15 and ASUS ROG G751JM will fulfill both gaming and every day-to-day requirements, but if we had to pick one, we would likely go for the ASUS offering. It pretty much offers similar specifications as the Alienware 15, but then also comes with a larger screen, packs in more RAM, and is also cheaper at 1,27,000 rupees.
Okay, so those are two of the best gaming laptops you can buy if you do want to buy a laptop and not a desktop. But time for us to slip into a break. But do remember, for a lot more on all of this, do log on